Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi P3 students. So we are going to the lab and this is the place. Do you miss this place? Welcome to the lab. That means we are going to do some experiment. And what is the experiments about? Is it about some skeletal? No. We're still going to talk about the properties of material. And here is some poster that your sister and brother made last year. And we're going to talk about absorbency and waterproof. Before we go to the experiment, let's find out what are those. Okay, let's go. So, okay guys, I welcome you to the lab already, and we're still talking about the characteristic of material. This time it's about absorbency and waterproof. First of all, let's find out what is the meaning of each word or each term. The first one, about absorbency. A material that is absorbent, that means the material can soak up or absorb the liquid. Okay? While waterproof means the material that doesn't allow or cannot soak up or absorb water. That means the material is waterproof. So if absorbent, they can soak up or absorb liquid, and then waterproof, it cannot. Yeah. And now let's start the experiment. Please prepare the materials and do the experiment together with me. Here are some materials that you need to prepare. First, you will need 2 cups or glass that you filled with the same amount of water. You doesn't need to use the same cup like I use in the video. You can use any kind of glass, but it should be in the same size so you can fill in the water in the same amount too. Do you understand? The second, you have to prepare 2 bowl, okay, or 2 tray. Siapkan 2 mangkuk yang sama juga. And then the third, you have to prepare a piece of fabrics, ya, kain, 1 lembar kain. And then the fourth, you have to prepare a piece of plastic in the same size with the fabric. Jadi yang keempat, teman-teman siapkan 1 plastik yang size-nya sama dengan kain yang teman-teman pakai. If you cannot find plastic in the same size with the fabric, just use the plastic that you have and then try to cut it until it has the same size with the fabric. Why do you think we have to keep them the same? Yes, it's to make the experiment fair. Okay, now let's watch and follow the experiment together with me. Check this out. Hello guys, so like we discussed before, we are going to know which materials is absorbent and then which materials is waterproof. That's the purpose of our simple experiment today. As we know that things that is absorbent, they will soak in the water into the material. But waterproof material, they will not soak in the water. So I have a plastic and I also have fabrics. I make 2 of them in the same size to make the experiment fair. And then I prepare 2 similar amount of water here. Wait, let me check it. Oh, this one is way too much. Okay, that's not this. Okay, and then I will mark the initial amount of water like this, and then I also will mark it in here. Okay, next I will pour the water into the tray, but if you don't have the tray, you can change it into a bowl. Yeah, so to repeat again, I have 1 plastic and fabric in the same size, 2 tray that you can also change to a bowl that you have in your house. And then I also have a 2 glass of water in the same amount. If you doesn't have this kind of cup, it's okay. You can change it into any kind of glass as long as it's the same and also you fill the same amount of water. Okay. Step 1, I will pour the water into the tray. And then I will do the same for this one. After that, I will put the plastic inside the tray, the first tray, like this. And I will put the fabrics into the next one. Okay, let's put them all together. This one is quite hard because it's not elastic, not very elastic. Let's wait for a few minutes. So, while waiting, what is your prediction? Which material do you think will soak in the water? The fabrics or the plastic? Remember, when the materials soak in the water, what do you think will happen to the water in the tray? Do you think it will decrease or it will increase or stay the same? Let's wait for a while. Okay. After you wait for a while, you can take out the plastic, shake it a bit. After that, this was the side that we put into the water, and this one the side that is put upright. So this is kind of wet because it attached to the water, but let's feel the other side. Is it wet or not? And it's not wet. Yeah, let's put it aside. Next one. This one. Oh, it's heavier. Why? If I feel it, both sides were wet and it's heavier. Yeah. Now I will put it aside. It's heavier. Now, let's see which water will decrease. When the water decreases, that means the water is soaked in by the materials. Let's start with the water that is wiped by plastic. Oops. It's still the same. It's not decreasing at all. Yeah. And then for this one, let's pour. Ooh, it's spilling a bit, I'm sorry. But it still is decreasing. Look, it's decreasing. Now, let's take in again and try. Where's the water? Is it soaked in here? Let's squeeze it. Yeah. Woo, I spill a little bit. That's not a good example. Try not to spill it. So here, some of it spill here, but if we put it, I think it will be the same. Yeah. So that's mean between these two materials, which one is absorbent and which one is waterproof? The answer is the fabric. That's why many fabrics is used to make clothes, because if your clothes it's not absorbent, what do you think with your sweat? It will feel like rainy all day in your body, yeah? When you have cotton or other fabrics, the sweat will be absorbed by the fabrics. So that's the simple experiment that we did. Please find another material that is absorbent and also find what are the other materials that is waterproof, and then write it in your table. That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.